Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought it would be fun to do another reading your guys's ... And for today, that's going to be your favorite updates. I'm honestly not that sure what my own favorite update is, but maybe after discussing a few of you guys's favorite updates, I may find out what my actual favorite update is, because not gonna lie, I have no clue. Now this video is a very chill, laid back video. I'm only really just gonna talk in the video. I'm gonna hack in the background, but it's really not that interesting, so if you want to, you can put this on in the background while training, or if you just want to lay back and relax, put it on, and I hope you enjoy. So then now, without any further ado, let's just jump straight into today's video and read some of your favorite updates. Let's go! First, we have Annabelle Snowhaven, who says, I absolutely love the hide players feature in the writing hall. Now we need it everywhere, and honestly, I totally agree. I think that doing it for the writing hall first was a very good way to test out the system, and I really hope that Star Stable is working very hard on releasing it all over Jorvik, because that would be so beneficial for me as a YouTuber, but also for people who like to do roleplay, for people who like to take Instagram pictures, and so much more. A Hide All Players feature or Hide All Players button has been requested so much by so many people, and I'm really hoping that Star Stable is to release it soon into the game, because I kinda need it, I really do. Next up, we have Simflower Grove, who says, I love new area updates. As someone who has been playing for a while, I think having new places to explore brings me so much motivation to play. And honestly, I couldn't agree more. I think the area updates in general are some of the favorite updates of the people who play Star Stable in general, and I mean, new areas are always super exciting, and it's a very rare thing, because Star Stable hasn't released an area in almost 2 years. And they did promise the castle in Golden Hills. It still hasn't been released, and because it's so rare, I think the excitement surrounding it is so huge. Now, in between these submissions, I also saw a lot of people actually stating their favorite area release, and a lot of people were saying Mistfall, a lot of people were saying Epona, and I think personally for me, it's got to be Epona, because Star Stable, when they released Epona, that was just insane, because I'm pretty sure that is the biggest area they've released so far at once, and it was just so insane. It took me a few days to explore everything, and even after a few days, I didn't even know all the Easter eggs yet, and it was such a fun area. We had so much to explore, there was so much to see, and so much happening as well, and I honestly really miss that feeling of excitement for a new area. So if Star Stable's able to release another area just as big as Epona very soon, then I'm gonna be so hyped. Like, you're gonna see me screaming in a video, I am sure of it. Anyway, with that being said, let's move on to the next favorite update. Amanda Peacefire says, I love the Christmas Village. It's just so cute and festive and relaxing too. And I have to say, I saw a lot of people mention the temporary events as well, like Easter and open house, but the Christmas Village was like submitted a million times. And I have to agree, the Christmas Village is so much fun, and I honestly feel like it's a decent replacement for Snow All Over Jorvik. I mean, I loved Snow All Over Jorvik, but the Christmas Village is also super cute, and there's always a ton to do. Like, it's not just one update. Star Stable usually releases 3 updates surrounding the Christmas Village, and I just think it's so much fun. So yeah, I totally agree. That was an amazing update as well. I'm just being nosy right now, but I want to know from you guys what your favorite temporary event is. Honestly, for me, it's got to be the Christmas Village. Very basic, I know, but it's just my favorite event ever on Star Stable. But if you have a different opinion, you can always let me know down below in the comments. And with that being said, let's move on to the next one. Next, we have Faya Firelake, who says, favorite update would probably be saving Anne. And I have to agree. I mean, we were all back in the day so patient, and very excited for the Saving Anne quest because we had been waiting for a long time. And I remember feeling super excited when reading the news and finding out that we could actually save Anne for real this time. And it was just an amazing update, and the excitement was real. And I think that is also something that really makes or breaks an update. If I'm not excited, I'm not going to be hyped about it whatsoever. So the excitement was definitely very enjoyable. Now, I have to say there were a lot of people in these submissions as well who were talking about the main story quests in general, and I have to agree, the main story is very well done. I love Star Stable's story, and yeah, I have to agree, the main story quests are really amazing, and I'm always excited when they release new main story quests, so I have to agree. Next, we have Anna Orange Storm, who says, one of my favorites is the trailer update where it would let you go anywhere. And I honestly forgot about this update, but now that I'm thinking about it, I realize how incredibly helpful that update was. Honestly, I use the trailer all the time. I'm way too lazy to run all over Jorvik, so I use the trailer all the time, and back in the day, there was still 3 different trailers, right? There was a trailer for the Harvest Counties, a trailer for Golden Hills, and a trailer for Silverglade, and they've combined all of those trailers. They're all blue now, and you can use the trailer to go anywhere, and honestly, that is one of my favorite updates too. A very practical one, but it's got to be one of my favorites too, just because it was so incredibly helpful. I know that I'm kind of rushing through all of these submissions, but there were so many submissions, and honestly, I could very easily make a part 2 with these submissions I already have. So if you guys like this video so far and want me to do a part 2, let me know down below in the comments. But anyway, the next one is from frostyqueens.fp, which stands for fan page, I'm pretty sure, and they say, oh my gosh, the inviting people to your stable update. This is another one of those updates that I saw submitted a million times in my submission box, and honestly, I personally can't really relate to this because I don't have no friends. I don't really play Star Stable with my friends. I mainly play for my own enjoyment and of course to make videos. I'm not really that into Star Stable anymore. I go to a club event here and there, but other than that, I don't really play with my friends anymore. Personally, can't really relate to this, but I can understand and I can see why some people would really love this. And I mean, it was requested a ton back in the day, so I can see why this is a loved update. Next, we have a submission that I thought was kind of funny, and I really wanted to include it in this video, and it's from Heather Stormtower, and they said, the last character update. It was weird at first because we were so used to our long necks, and I remember back in the day when that update came out, that video I made on that update got a ton of views, and I was being so rude, and I really regret that video, because looking back, shortening the necks was probably one of Star Stable's best decisions ever, because I didn't really like the shorter necks because we were so used to the long necks, but looking back, those long necks looked atrocious. We looked like giraffes. Like, what was that? And why was I hating on the shorter necks? It looks amazing now. I guess it was because the difference was so major that I couldn't really stand the fact that I felt like my character looked neckless. But now looking back, I think it was probably one of Star Stable's best updates so far. I know that currently people are asking for another character update, and Star Stable has said that that takes a long time, and they're only in the early stages of updating our characters, so that is supposed to come within a few years, and I'm honestly excited because comparing our character to the Soul Riders, for example, it needs improvement, and I'm really happy that Star Stable is working on improving their game every single day of the year, and I'm just really excited, and that is that on that. The last submission for today is from Leah Greenward, and they said, my favorite SSO update was when we got our new home stables. They were needed, and I agree. I made a video on that all the way back in the day as well. It's terrible, please don't watch it. But I remember making that video and being so excited for the new home stables, because if you remember the old ones, they were pretty bad. We had like a few boxes, then we had the paddock, and you could move your horses to the paddock for some star coins and Jorvik shillings. You had to pay to move your horse to the paddock, which is no longer a thing, but also your horses are no longer being taken care of in the paddock, which was the case when you sent them to the horse island, I think it was. Who remembers the horse island? That was insane, but I do agree, the new home stables were definitely needed. I also like the fact that with the new home stables, there was the expansion thing with John that came with it, and that way you could expand your home stable if you needed to. I personally think the expansions are a little bit expensive, but if you really want it, you could always get it, and after all, you could always move your horses to the paddock, so it's not needed, but if you wanted it, you could always buy it. So I thought that was very nice about that too. And that was everything for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. If you would like to see more of my content, all you have to do is subscribe down below, as well as turn on your notifications so you'll never miss out on anything I post. And with that being said, I really hope I'll see you back on Wednesday for a brand new update video. Unfortunately, because I'm going to a show tomorrow, there will not be a live stream, and I'm making a separate post about this later on, but just a heads up, there will not be a live stream, so I'll see you on Wednesday. I hope you have an amazing rest of your weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys!